Hi there everyone, Dr. Beth Westy here, and I am really excited to talk to you about carbs because I love carbs and everybody loves carbs. Yes, all my friends love carbs because they're the best. Most of the time women don't know the right information on carbs, or they're struggling with carbs, or do I eat carbs, do I not eat carbs, do I do keto, do I not do keto, what's the benefit, all these things. Well, for women, and this is all for my upcoming book, The Female Fat Solution, which will be coming out soon. Stay tuned. If you are interested in getting on the list or you want to know more, you can also click the link. Just go to my website, which is www.drbethwesty.com, and you can get a free 7-day slim down. It's a sample of meal plans, and we'll take you through a carb cycle, which is really important for women to go through for hormones, for health issues, for thyroid issues, anything else that's going on in the body. This is something that I feel like I've talked to like 18 different people today about carbs, and that they're necessary and that you need them. And yes, I understand the holy, oh, hi Katie, hey-oh. I totally understand the science behind the keto diet, but like I say in the whole first chapter of my book, when they do research on nutrition in this country, they use groups of people that are not equal. So when they show all these things, or they say this is what it does to the body, or this is what happens with the keto diet or with any type of diet, I really want women to understand that they're taking a test subject, and what they're using is they're using groups of men, and they're doing these different things for groups of men, and then they're compiling all this information, and they're popping out a study or some research or something and saying, look at this great new diet, look at this great new trend or this great new fad, yay, it's so fantastic, and all these women are trying it and they're like, oh, I don't feel good on this, I feel like crap, and my hormones are getting all messed up, and then if I try to eat any carb after that, I blow up like a balloon. What the heck is going on? And spoiler alert, it's because those types of dietary restrictions really work on men completely differently, because men have different hormones, men have different body chemistry, all of these other things. So women get really frustrated, they get really stuck, and then they're like, oh, what's happening to me? And it's not you. You're following this information that was put out there and compiled, and research and everything was done on groups of men. So no wonder why it's not working the same. Yes. So when we talk about carbs and everything, and I recommend carbs to women, my specialty is in women's health. My niche is working with women with hormone issues, and they're really struggling, and they're frustrated, and they've done all of these different health changes, but they're not seeing a result because they feel like there's something wrong with their body. There's not something wrong with your body, really. It's not that you're doing the wrong thing. You haven't found the right key to unlock what your body needs to really start seeing the results and start feeling like yourself again. So, whew. Sorry, I got a little revved up there about that. But anyway, so my whole first chapter is dedicated to that because it gets me super fired up that, a certain group of people, all this research is done on, and then women are left here like, what's happening? Why is this doesn't sound like me, or this doesn't work on me like this? Yeah, it's not going to. It's not gonna. So, yeah. So this is information that I work with women on and lead them through the nutrition guides and meal plans and everything that really helps you kind of tighten up on the information and carbs and everything else. So carbs is one of those things that there's opinions across the board, but most women, I'm a mom of 3, it's really important to have some healthy food in the house, and if I'm going to be eating carbohydrates, I want to be eating ones that are really beneficial. Most packaged foods, processed foods, have extra sugars, extra carbs packed in them, so stay away from them as much as possible. But when we look at carbs in general, a lot of times you're thinking of things kind of blowing it out of proportion. One thing I hear with carbs a lot from women is that, oh, I don't eat fruit because of the carb. I don't eat fruit at all. It's bad for you. It's not bad for you, right? There's a lot of nutrients in fruit. So a peach here, this is a peach. This is a pretty large peach. So that's what I put up here for a large peach, right? Because it's pretty big. I also have small hands for my height, but I'm just saying. So a peach has about 17 grams of carbohydrate in it. So this is fructose, it's sugar, it's typically low glycemic. So, and this is a lot of food here to eat. Now, if I were to eat a peach, would I feel full off of just a peach? Me? No. No, because there's not really any protein or carbo or fat in here. So I would take something like a peach, cut it up, and put it on a cup of Greek yogurt, put it on a cup of cottage cheese, something like that. There is, 23 grams of about, depending, 23, 25 grams of protein in cottage cheese or Greek yogurt that this is a great addition onto. So again, you're getting then more protein than carb, and you're still getting, it's a decent, it's not that much. It's less than 20 grams of carb. So, hey, it's not that bad. Fruit gets a bad rap, I think. And then you're looking at like a sweet potato, right? So this is a, medium-size-ish sweet potato, maybe large. I don't know. I would eat the whole thing, but that's only 27 grams of carb right there, right? So so you're getting a lot of food. So this is making different choices for what you're trying to do. You're getting a lot of food for the amount of carb that's in there. Now the last one is, and I didn't measure it out, but so this is, they're gluten-free oats because I'm gluten-free. They're spilling on me now. But a half a cup of oatmeal, which isn't really that much, right? It's about like that big. A half a cup of oatmeal is not that much, and that's 29 grams of carb. So there's a lot more carb in this oatmeal than there is in the sweet potato and the peach. And now I do like oatmeal. I will put coconut oil in my oatmeal as well as protein powder to round it out and to feel full a lot longer, all those things. But so say throughout your day you're like, I really want to limit my carbs, right? You're getting 17, 27, and 29 grams. This is just say this is breakfast, this is with lunch, and then you're having this with dinner with vegetables and some type of lean meat. Great. That's only 73 grams of carb. You're not even hitting 100. So if you're active, if you're working out, oftentimes women are actually not eating enough, and by eating enough, that includes carbohydrates, because your body will need to replenish and replace all those glycogen stores that got burned while you were working out. Now, the other thing, too, for women, especially if you're under stress, you have kids, all these other things, and hormone issues, understand that your body's using up some of this, not just when you're working out, but also in your everyday life with stress, that your body needs more sugars for your brain to function properly. So that's where women get, I don't feel good, I'm struggling with weight loss or all these other things, but also I have no energy and I'm not focused and I get tired at the end of the day and I can't finish my tasks and all those things. A lot of it's coming down to just the simple carb amount that you're getting or not getting and kind of how it compiles together. Whew. So when we talk about carbs, one of my favorite things to take people through is a carb cycle. So I'm going to draw this out really quick. I know I've done other videos on this, but if you've never heard of carb cycling before, this is going to be your best friend. So carb cycling, and this is just, I'll do I normally do a 5-day. I'll do a 3 days to make this shorter. But just a 3-day carb cycle goes like this. Day 1, day 2, day 3. And all it is varying the amount of carbs you're eating for the day. So day 1 could be like 200 grams. Day 2 would be 50. And day 3, would be 125. Easy. And then you can repeat that. So 200 grams, you would eat over double this for the day. 50 grams of carb, you would, just this, a sweet potato and half a cup of oatmeal is 50 grams of carb with no other carb in there, right? With nothing else added in there. 125, you would still need to eat more carbohydrate than that. So easy when you're kind of looking at things, putting it together, pop it together in a little pattern like that, and you're going to be amazed at some of the results that you start to see and get, and that you're going to have a ton more energy. You're going to start to feel better. That's the first thing that women tell me when they start on this nutrition plan. They're like, I feel good. Perfect. And it's a lot more food than I thought. Yes, that's awesome. I'm going to address one thing really, really quickly, and that's carbs in protein shakes, because a lot of times women will add protein or use a shake of some kind, which I do recommend doing just because it's tough to meal plan just using whole foods to keep up with a healthy routine on a daily basis. A complete nutrient will include a carbohydrate. So in a shake, I do recommend that you're having some type of carbohydrate in your shake to make sure you're rounding out your nutrition really, really nicely. So if you guys have questions on that, let me know. You can comment below. You can also message me. But the number one thing that I noticed with carb issues and women is the thyroid. And I was just chatting with somebody today about thyroid issues and how they're so rampant, and so many women have sluggish thyroids, and iodine is definitely an issue there, right? So that needs to be taken care of, supplementation or changing your diet, so you're including different foods that have more natural iodine in them. It's tough, especially in the Midwest or certain regions of the country, to get that iodine in naturally. So supplementation is important, but then you sort of have to teach your body to burn carbs again. Just reteach it how to do it, because everything is slowed down when you have thyroid issues. Your thyroid's in charge of your metabolism and everything else. So, boom. This is really important to go through here to really help rev up your thyroid, burning more carb and getting that going again. And you get to eat carbs, because carbs are delicious. Okay. Yes. Yep. Yes, Katie. Yep. Yeah, all those get added into the total. Yep. So yeah, you want a complete nutrient there. So for adding these numbers for the day, so it'd be everything that you're eating. If you're getting a protein shake with a carbohydrate in it, then yes, you would add that in there. These are just the whole food examples, you know, like peach and sweet potato, of how much carb is in there. So this is where people are thinking like, oh, I shouldn't eat these. They're super healthy and there's not that much carb in them, and you're going to get a ton of energy from them, and they help your brain function, and they're good when you alternate them here for your thyroid. All the healthy things with the carbs, and they're good. And it's summer, and tons of fresh fruit. Go to your local farmer's market. Go to, berry picking or something. Find great ways to get local fresh produce, because that's going to be super, super beneficial for your body. Yay! Okay, so that's what I got for you guys. Again, if you want that free 7-day meal plan, just go to my website. You will also get added to a list where you'll be one of the first to know when the book comes out, because it's really, really close to being done. Yes, I'm so, so excited. But in my book, I dive into this even more. I dive into why for women it's so hard, or why women get stuck following these diet trends that then don't work for them, right? Because again, everything is studied and researched, and information is compiled by men, and research is done on men. So women are following this map that is made for men, and then they're like, what the heck is going on, right? Ugh. Okay. All right, so click the link, get that meal plan guide. Let me know if you guys have questions, and everybody have a great day. Yay!